Year 5 and welcome to Monday's science session. This session is around the topic of Into the Rainforest, and in today's session we're going to be finding out about the Amazon rainforest. We're going to be identifying animals that live in the rainforest, and we're going to be identifying and organising those animals based on different classifications, which basically is another way of saying that we're going to sort the animals according to their features and where they live. Right, so first major task is to find out where the Amazon rainforest is. Well, the Amazon rainforest is actually located in the continent of South America. So your first activity, I'd like you to point to the UK and South America on this map of the world. So pause the video now and point to the UK, the United Kingdom, that's where we are currently, and South America. Well done. So you should have pointed out that here is the UK. So I'm just pointing to it now with my cursor. And South America is all the way over here. So it's many, many thousands of miles away from the UK. Zooming in on South America, we can see that this is the entire continent and it's made up of different countries, including Venezuela, Colombia, Peru, Brazil, Paraguay, Argentina, Chile, to name but a few. In this image here, we're zooming in closer. So from this little bit here, we see that this is the Amazon rainforest. This is where the Amazon rainforest is. So it cuts through a lot of Brazil, for example. And we can see this sort of blue strip here is called the Amazon River. So this is where the Amazon rainforest is. It's in South America and it's mostly in the country of Brazil. So the Amazon rainforest is an example of a tropical rainforest. Rainforests are wet and warm areas. The Amazon rainforest is the largest tropical rainforest in the world, with more than half of it located in Brazil, and it's full of wildlife, some amazing wildlife, plants, birds, animals. It's full of interesting wildlife. There are also tribes of people that still live in some areas of the rainforest, and they have no contact with the outside world. So you can imagine they're very secluded, very hidden away, but there are tribes of people, groups of people who live in the depths of the rainforest. Interestingly, 20% of the world's bird species live here, including toucans, hummingbirds, and hoatzins. So 20% of the world's bird species. Those of you who are good at doing a quick maths fraction equivalent, 20% is 1/5. So 1/5 of all of the world's bird species live in the Amazon rainforest. And we've got a nice little picture there, a very exotic bird there. Now within the rainforest we have what we call different layers. Okay, so here we have in the water. Now in the water we have some amphibians like electric eels, anacondas and piranhas. We have the next layer up, the forest layer, or the forest floor, a damp and dark part of the forest. Look out for tapirs and wild boar, which are like wild pigs. Then next up we have what's called the understory layer. Vegetation and vines can be found here, and it's very, very dark. You would find bugs, jaguars, poison dart frogs, and kinkajou. Next up, we have what's called the canopy layer. Most trees of the forest grow to this height. Certain plants grow at this level, but their roots don't reach the ground. These are called air plants. You would find at the canopy layer toucans, snakes, orangutans, sloths, parrots, lizards, and many insects at this level. And then right at the top there, you see it's called the emergent layer. Now, at the emergent layer, this is the highest point. So it's sunny at this emergent layer. Only the tallest trees reach this level. You would find butterflies, bats, insects, monkeys, and many, many birds here. So those are the different layers we have in the water, we have the forest floor, we have the understory layer, the canopy layer, and then the emergent layer. Pause the video now, have a read through for yourself. If you want to look up any of the animals using the internet, then please do so. Okay, how well did you read that last slide? How well do you think you know the layers of the rainforest? Well, I've put the vocabulary, some of the vocabulary that you'll need here. Try and label each of these layers of the rainforest. Pause the video now and see how much you can remember. Right, answers. The top layer is the emergent layer, good. The second layer down, so this is where a lot of the trees grow to, is the canopy layer, good. We then have the understory, so at this level it's very, very dark, and that's often where you get some jaguars, bugs, things like that. And then we have the forest floor, so along here you've got the wild boars or the tapirs. Very well done. Okay, so now we're going to be looking at some key vocabulary that you're going to need in order to do your main activity. So on the left-hand side here, you have the keywords, and I would like you to match the keyword with the definition. So let me read them through to you. Camouflage, predator, mammal, and amphibian. Now you need to match that word with one of the following definitions. You need to match those words with one of the following definitions. So we've got warm-blooded vertebrate animal, for example, a jaguar. An animal who eats other animals. A cold-blooded vertebrate animal, for example, a frog. To hide or disguise appearance. Have a think, which words match with which definition? Pause the video now and well done, Year 5. Let's go through some of your answers then. So camouflage, yes, it means to hide or describe appearance. Good. Predator, an animal that eats other animals. Good. A mammal, what is a mammal? Fantastic. It is a warm-blooded vertebrate animal. For example, a jaguar. So mammal is warm-blooded and it often has fur, right? And then an amphibian, therefore, is a cold-blooded vertebrate animal. For example, a frog. So well done if you match those words correctly with the definitions. That brings us on to our main task for today. Now you need to listen carefully to the instructions. So you have here the 4 layers of the rainforest, okay? And you've got, for example, the forest floor, the features of the animals who would live at the forest floor. So not good at climbing, they can camouflage, which we know means they can hide or disguise themselves. And what I'd like you to do is to match the animals that are listed here, are drawn here, with the layer that they belong to. So you're going to have to look carefully at the animal and read the features that the animals who live at those layers have. Now you can draw your own forest with 4 different layers. So if you need to go back to the previous slide to help you with that drawing, please do so. So this is for the green chili pepper level, okay? For the yellow, it's the same idea, but we've just got a slightly different way of describing each layer of the rainforest. That's the yellow chili pepper level, and then we've got the red chili pepper level. So we have the 4 layers, the features of the animals that live at those layers, and the animals that I'd like you to match. Remember that if you need to use this slide to help you with the drawing of the rainforest, if you'd like to draw the rainforest as well as match the animals to it, then please do. Pause the video now and off you go with your main task. Fantastic work, Year 5. Well done for all your effort today. Here are the answers for the animals and the layers of the rainforest. So pause the video now and mark your work. Your final task today is to recap today's lesson. What have you learned today? Maybe you've learned what the word classify is, like what we were doing, what you were doing with the different animals and the layers of the rainforest. Possibly, well, hopefully, you have learned what the different layers of the rainforest are. Can you name them? What else could you include around this thought bubble today? Pause the video now and write down all that you can remember from today's lesson. Super stuff, Year 5. Well done. We'll be doing another science lesson tomorrow. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Bye.